Hi there, this is Dr. Hartley, your course guide, instructor, mentor, and friend. What we have here is a navigation guide, how to get around in this course, how to find everything that you need to find. When you come in, this is what the home page looks like. And you can see on the home page, it tells you about this course. It gives you information about how to contact me. It shows you your textbook. It tells you about the graduate course. It tells you about the undergraduate course. Where you need to look each week is two places. There are two places that are absolutely essential for you to check in on. One is where it says Pages. When you click on Pages, it takes you back to the front page, but then at the top you see there's a little blue button that says View All Pages. You click there, and there you'll see a page for each week of the course. So this is the page for this week. And so this week it tells you everything that you need to do, the list of things you need to do for this week, and it also gives you some other information that you might need. One reason you need to go to this each week is because there'll be a bonus for going there. So for instance, on this week, right here, it gives you a secret. Now, I'm not going to tell you what it is. You've got to go back there and find it yourself. The other place that you absolutely need to go each week is the place that says Announcements. There are frequent announcements, and on those announcements, very often there'll be things that have changed, ways to get extra credit, things that I'm noticing that people are not doing. So be sure you check into your announcements. Announcements you need to check into every day, not just once a week. Other things that are on this page, this is the home button. You know the home button is here. I already showed you announcements. All your assignments are listed on the assignments page. There are two different ways you can look at the assignments page. One is by date. One is by date, which shows you where the upcoming assignments are. The other is by type. Now, the only reason looking at it by type is helpful is when you go by type, it gives you what's due in a particular week. So you can see that this is what's coming up on this week. Discussions. Let me give you a word on discussions. It's absolutely essential that each week you start with the week's discussion. Do it first. Do it before you do anything else at all. The reason for that is that on discussions, you have to interact with your classmates. So if you wait until the discussion is due, then there's nobody to discuss with. So every week, the very first thing you do should be to do the discussion. Now, you know this is student view. You won't be able to see what other people have posted until you put your reply on there. So it's absolutely essential that you write your reply and then come on in and see what other people have to say and interact with those people. This tab just shows you your grades, so there won't be anything there for right now, but you can see how many points each assignment counts as and then what score you got on it. This tab is People, so it just tells you who else is in the class. If you click on a person, then what it will do is it will bring it up and you can actually send that person a message. Okay? Pages, I already told you what pages are. What Canvas calls the syllabus is actually just a topic schedule. So if you prefer to see when things are due in a calendar form, then this is a place to go. The quizzes will be posted here. It shows no quizzes available because it won't show a quiz until that quiz is open for you to look at. But if you want to know when your quizzes are, then you can click here on the syllabus or the topic schedule, and it will tell you when quizzes are. Okay, conferences. Right now it says no functionality on that one because I'm in as you. But when we have conferences, when you click on that button, then it will show that there is a conference at a particular date and time. All of our conferences are Monday, either at 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. You must come to one of the two Monday sessions each Monday. And so either you need to come to either the 9 a.m. session on Monday or the 9 p.m. session on Monday. All you do is you click on the conference button, and then you click on, it'll say Monday, June 2nd, 9 a.m. Click on that and come on in. The last button, and this one is really important. I've never used this in a class before this semester, but I'm using it now, and that is the chat button. Now, one warning about the chat button, I don't really know why this is, but it always takes longer to load than the other pages, and so it looks like there's nothing there, but if you just wait the amount of time I'm waiting right now while I'm talking, it eventually will pop up. You can come into the chat room at any time you want to interact with other students. You see that I have posted last night at 10 p.m. What I'm going to be using this chat room for is for my office hours. And so if you want to talk directly to me, I will be here at 10 p.m. on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights, and I'll also be there at 7 a.m. on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Now, the reason I picked those strange hours was because I found in the past with class meetings that there are those of you who work, and so if I set things too late in the day, then you're not available. If I set things too early in the day, you're not available. And so what I wanted to do was to set times where I knew I wouldn't have any appointments and I could come in and be live. Now, the good thing is that if you can't be there at 7 a.m. or at 10 p.m., you can come in at any time of the day or night, whether I'm here or not, and type in questions or comments. You can come into this room and interact with each other, questions and comments. It automatically archives. Now, what that means is that I can see everything you write. So don't come in here and talk about what a jerk I am, because I'll see it. Don't come in and talk about how you can't stand one of your classmates, because they can see it. So everything that's on here, everybody can see. But this is an opportunity for us to have informal conversation about topics, about questions, about assignments, anything you need. This is where you can come and talk to me either live at 10 p.m. Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday night, or 7 a.m. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Or you can leave comments, and I will be checking in those times to see what anybody has had. And what I can do is I can click on history, and when I click on history, what it does is it takes me to everything that has been posted there so far. And again, that takes a minute to load. But then what it shows is it shows what anybody posted on Wednesday, and so on. Okay. The only other thing that you need to know on here is at the top of the page, and it's not showing here, but at the top of the page there is your email is up there. It says inbox, and you can click on inbox and you can send email to me. You can send email to your fellow classmates in the inbox. I'm trying to put announcements in two places. I'm trying to put them in both the announcement space and in the inbox space. But you need to, every time you come into Canvas, the first thing you need to do is check your email and check the announcements. Every time you come into Canvas, you need to check your email and you need to check your announcements. Every time you come into Canvas, you need to check email and your announcements and respond. If I've sent you something in either of those places, you need to respond so that I know that that you have seen it. The other thing you need to do is you need to, once a week, you need to go to Pages. And when you go to Pages, you need to click on View All Pages. and you need to look at the week of whatever the week is to see the things that you need to do. The first thing you need to do each week is to do the discussion page. If you have watched this video, you can get extra credit on your next test if you will tell me the first thing that you need to do every time you come into Canvas. You need to tell me the first thing you need to do every week, and the first thing that you need to submit every week. If you can tell me those things, you can get 5 extra points on your next quiz. Thank you for your attention.